Good evening, good evening. Welcome to the dinner table with your hosts, Q and She. I'm excited tonight. It's a beautiful night. I'm here with my great co-host, Mr. Q Hefner, in the building, and our wonderful engineer, DJ Boo, who is not being so wonderful to me tonight. Q, what it do?
That ain't true.
I want my daddy's record. Man, I thought you were starting the intro. You just said two words and just dump it to me.
Well, I said, Q, what it do? I gave
okay.
us a great introduction. I was vibrant. I was lively. And I said, welcome to the dinner table with Q and She.
Yeah. What's going on, man? Welcome. Every Thursday, 7 o'clock. It's the dinner table with Q and She. We got our engineer, El Boog. We got She over here doing a thing. You know what I'm saying? And today was just freestyle. We just talking about several topics, different things, that happens in the world. We talk about the floods, man. I had a lot of people that basement flooded because of the rains and the floods and the actual, what I want to say, not sewage. The pipes being backed up and raw sewage coming up people's basements and stuff like that, man. And I can't think of her name, and I should have been on my A game. Her name is it's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, she resigned. I want to say the president of the water board. I can't think of her name, but anyway, she resigned, knowing that it was under her care that all this is happening. And they had a line that was cut by some construction workers that didn't get fixed until 4 days after the first floods. You know what I'm saying? Now they were saying it was cut 4 days prior to.
Wow.
And it didn't get fixed. And that was helping with pumps. You know what I'm saying? And the lady, I wish you could Google her name, man. She resigned. Yeah, get her name. She resigned. But, it was under her care, man. And then all these streets and stuff, man, I go down one of my partner's streets all the time when it rains. It's just a flood right in front of his house. You know what I'm saying? His basement flooded, man. If you go on the east side, the east side got hit hard, man. It looked like almost like Hurricane Katrina, man. Everybody had their stuff out on the lawn. On the front lawn, man. It was basements got flooded. Flooded, man. And then, we had a scare because we were going to get some rain last night or this morning, and it missed us. You know what I'm saying? So we had some floods. And then the 94 be flooding.
94 is always.
Man, and then you might have them trucks and you think you can get through, but you really don't know how deep it is until you get in it, and then you stuck. So it's like, man, you got to be careful, man, and make sure, do this. I snake my drains twice a year.
Yep, make sure you do that.
I snake my drains at the beginning of the season, as far as spring season, and then I snake my drains again in the beginning of fall, like around fall area. Then that way, and then sometimes they got that stuff, it's called, it's black, it come in a plastic bag, and you can put it in your drain and run hot water, you know what I'm saying, and it clears, your drain. So, you might want to try that. What's her name? Sue McCormick. She resigned, and all this happened under her watch. And they said that she knew that it was some stuff wrong with the pipes and stuff, man.
I think a lot of them, and especially in these different positions, they be knowing what's going on, and they turn a blind eye to it. And then when it escalates or it gets too big, and then now they want to point fingers, but you let it sit and you didn't do anything, and then it becomes a bigger issue.
Yeah.
And somebody got to take the blame for that.
Yeah, and these basements, my partner Joe Black, he showed a picture of his basement flooding yesterday for the second time. He just bought his washer and dryer had just got delivered that day.
Oh my!
And he showed how it was backing up, and I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So many people, especially on the east side and Grosse Pointe towards the east, a lot of people had their things out because they're back. It's not just their homes; it's the city.
It's the city, right?
Yeah, it's the city. And I did see that FEMA was out. FEMA was going door to door. And I really hope that people are able to get, you can't recover everything, but at least it can help, especially people lost washer and dryers. Some people lost their hot water tanks, their furnace, because it was too much water.
Yeah.
So those are essentials and they need them. So, hopefully that the money come through, people are not denied, and people are really getting what they need.
Yeah, I know a few people that FEMA came out and did the investigation, everything, and they're getting taken care of. You got, even if you have, I know some they say the main point is fix the. Okay, yep. So that's right. They try to band-aid everything. You know what I'm saying?
Band-aid, yeah.
You gotta fix the infrastructure, and you gotta make sure that everything is. Take the time out. Instead of band-aid. And that's right, because it's going to happen again. We got a lot of rain this year, and we still, still gotta look at the hurricanes that came. I'm not hurricanes. I'm sorry, the tornadoes that came through Armada. Is it? And man, it touched that. Man, it tore that little city up. You know what I'm saying?
Your insurance. So if you have homeowners insurance or renter insurance, see in the clause if it has for floods. Because a lot of people don't even read their policy or know if they have it or not. And then when something like this happens, they'll be like, well, you didn't have coverage, but make sure that that's in there. And it may cost a little more, but look, a lot of people lost a lot of things during this flood.
And also, when you're looking for a home, make sure that you talk to the realtor or do the homework yourself to make sure you're not in the flood zone. Because I think Dearborn Heights, something like that. I don't want to say some parts of Redford, everything over there are flood zones.
Yeah, Dearborn Heights is really bad.
So make sure you do that, because you need that insurance, man. Because things happen. You know what I'm saying? Like look at. We done had 2 bad rains. And it's just constant rain, man. And you got people flooding, all this. You lose a lot of stuff that you can't get back.
Yeah, and even not just in your home, but people are driving through it. If the water looks too deep or too shallow, do not drive through it. Do not take a chance. If you got to question it, just don't do it. Bag up or wait, but do not drive through those waters. Because I've seen some people, their car floated away because it was so much water.
I seen a dude out there on 94 with a jet ski.
Seriously?
I'm serious. You looking at me like, here you go with some jokes. No, I'm serious.
I thought you was.
I wish we could put it on the monitor. He was on a jet ski on 94. That first rain,
right?
He was on a jet ski. And I'm telling you, and that rain wasn't good. That rain was oily and all types of stuff. That rain was dirty. I went on a jet ski. Come on now.
Wow.
He was actually on a jet ski on 94.
You know what it seemed like now? It seems like we are in spring instead of summer, like the weather conditions, but... Hopefully it will subside and we won't have as much rain, or continue to have the rain. And just be mindful of your basements and driving through it.
Yep. But listen, on a good note, have you been downtown yet? Have you been downtown like in the morning or, like on the weekends and walk through Greektown? I'm talking about before the goons come out. I'm talking about when the civilized human beings
are down there.
Man, I was down there Sunday. And when I tell you, it looked like Royal Oak, it looked like Birmingham, it looked like downtown Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It's people just walking around, vibrant, having a good time until the freaks come out. You know what I'm saying? Now, after 12, they worse than a gremlin. After 12 downtown in Greektown, man, it's crazy. But when I'm saying what channel are you broadcasting or podcasting? You can go to the Dinner Table with Q and She on Facebook, or you can go to www.simplypodcasting.com and you can pick up the broadcast and the split screen and the caption.
You know what I enjoy downtown and what I love to see, and it's been on the news, and I plan on going this weekend if I have some free time. But shouts out to the Rollercat.
Yes.
They are downtown,
doing
and that's from Southwest Detroit. Baby. So definitely representing. I'm so proud and excited and happy for them. I've been seeing people going down there and enjoying it. Yep. So make sure you check out the Rollercat. They're in, near, what is that?
Campus Marsh.
Campus Marshes. That's where they are. So I plan on going, before they leave that area, I plan on going down there and skating and enjoying, putting on my skates and have a great time. So I think that is huge for them to be downtown. It brought more awareness to the Rollercat.
Yep.
And it's just a beautiful thing. So when you see and I grew up in the Rollercat. I skated there as a kid. That was my babysitter on the weekend because that's where I begged to go every Saturday, and grew up there and met some great people there. So make sure you guys check out the Rollercat. They're downtown Detroit at at campus marches and just have a great time. It's beautiful down there. So enjoy. Get out. Enjoy the city. The river walk is beautiful. And they're extending the river walk.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all go check that out. Concerts, live concerts, Shane Park. It's so much to do in the city.
Yeah.
So don't sleep on it, you guys. We don't have a long summer. So make sure you get out and enjoy the beautiful weather, the ambiance, and I like people watching. I love to sit down and just people watch downtown. So I enjoy that. So I plan on doing that one day when I get some free time.
Man, they had, like I said, I was down there Sunday, and it was so much to do. I mean, we were just sitting there eating. It was at Del Mar's, and they had the everything open where you can walk in and walk out, and it was just so many people just walking around of all genres. I mean, it was just music being played, everybody having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
It's so important to have a great time. Even, and step out your comfort zone. I see, we actually interviewed somebody a couple of years ago or last year that women smoking cigars, and I'm not big on it, but I did try it. I went to Churchill and went to, what's the place downtown?
La Costa.
What is it?
La Casa.
La Casa. Went there and just had a nice cigar. So it's just nice to try something different. Look, you only live once. Enjoy your life. Have a great time. Great people. It's nothing like great people, enjoying it with the people that you love, people you meet. I met some great people, networking, and people tell you about different things. So yeah, enjoy your life. And I actually liked it. I enjoyed it. So yeah.
Are you finished? Because you cut me off.
I am not.
See what I'm saying?
So now I'm just joking. I never cut you off.
Smooth off. I mean, I'm about to get into my day, and I just sit back because sometimes you just sit back.
But you didn't sit back if you acknowledged it.
I mean, I sat back till you finished.
You cut me off all the time. Do you know what you say? I don't mean to cut you off.
But I ain't cut you off this time. I listened to what you had to say.
You know what? Hello,
anyway.
everybody. I'm gonna be nice tonight because I think we be missing each other. So when you get here, like two kids.
She cut me off like she was trying to make a left-hand turn and a right-hand.
Yeah, you can't, really? Okay. Yeah. All right, well, you have the floor now, so you're going to keep on with me, or you're going to have the floor?
Anyway, like I was saying.
What are you saying?
But look, you go downtown, like she said, I'm piggybacking on the Rollercat. They had Gretchen down there. They had the mayor. I mean, I'm the mayor, the governor. You got me messed up there.
Got you
They did have the mayor down there though. But this past week they had the governor there, and she was down there skating. Shout out to Uncle Earl, man. He was down there. He was talking with the mayor. I mean, here we go, the governor. And she came down there and she was skating, man. So Rollercat has really got big recognition from what they're doing. You understand? I used to work there, grew up in there. Like she say, man, that's a milestone. That is a pivotal part of Southwest Detroit.
Shout out to Southwest.
From older to younger, because they still open, they still doing their thing, man. Shout out to the Rollercat. I used to skate there, man. Man, my goodness, and they still going. So, matter of fact, I gotta take my kids back so they can skate and do their thing. But,
I don't mean, did I cut you off?
Go ahead. Cut me off again. You know what I'm talking about?
I learned
it's
from
like,
the
look,
best.
see, that's the thing about some of y'all women, man.
Goodness.
Y'all need to get stopped. Hey, I would do like James. I do like James, Florida. Florida, you better cut off before I button it up.
I wasn't cutting you off, but I'm so used to it, and I've learned from the best. So you pick up habits from people. That's a habit that I picked up from.
There's only two places for the woman of Florida. Don't say it, James. The kitchen and the bed, Florida. The kitchen and the bed.
Well, anyway, I was gonna say 2 things a woman should do: keep a man full and drained.
Full of. You hear that?
And that's it.
She said there's 2 things to keep a man full and drained. Damn. Is that an oxymoron or something? She said full and drained. I know what she's talking about.
And drained.
Damn.
You do those 2 things, you in there.
Damn. This has turned into a...
Well, you the one said it. So
I didn't say nothing.
You did. You just said women belong in the...
I'm going to give you some more claps for that one.
Man, James. So, dig this. Tonight is the night we gonna see what the Pistons do, man.
Woo-hoo. Oh, yeah, it's draft.
You understand what I'm saying? They got the #1 pick, and we gonna see what they gonna do, man. And listen, if they don't get this cat, man, like, I'm not even watching no Pistons game.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, God damn, we've been waiting on this. Now you have it, so it's only right. And it's only right.
Who they supposed to pick?
Oh, they're supposed to be Cunningham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're supposed to pick Cunningham, but they probably trade him for my man from 76ers, Simmons.
Nah, I don't think that's how.
Man, you see they got turned down to 70. Who turned him down?
The Warriors.
The Warriors turned him
That's because
down.
they asked for the whole.
They asked for the whole team. And the first round pick, the fourth pick down the line, sixth pick
wanted
2
both
years ago.
Yeah, they wanted both of their first round picks.
Yeah, man.
And 3 players on top of that, man.
Come
Well,
on
that's
now.
tonight, right? The NBA
That's
draft
tonight
is
at 8 o'clock.
At
Make
8
sure
o'clock.
you check it out. They will be, come on, we need the Pistons to get this draft because we can start our rebuilding. You understand what I'm saying? So, but she, what's on your plate?
What's on my plate? Oh, well, you know, a lot. A lot. Working. Shouts out to everybody. And I'm just going to say this. My gardening turned into a huge business, and I'm grateful for it. I love what I do. So people who ask for estimates, I'm coming. Just give me a minute.
What?
I am going to... Excuse me?
I didn't say nothing.
What did he just say?
Nothing. I'm listening to you.
I'm coming.
What you want? What?
You said something. I know what you said.
I'm sitting here listening to you. I just drank some juice.
What's in that juice?
It's mango cranberry.
Okay. So anyway, thanks to everybody. My wardrobe styling. Thank you all. Like I said, I love what I do. And I'm just so thankful to people that support me. So I want to say that, you know what? Let me just change the atmosphere. You look nice tonight.
Thank you.
You look really nice.
You
I
do
like
too.
that.
You got the flower seat.
Compliments tonight?
Yeah.
Yes, she got on her gardening. She got on flowers. What?
I just laughed because I got on my gardening.
I mean, you representing your business
Oh,
this evening.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Well, you look nice. I love the shoes. The
Thank
kicks
you.
is just
Thank you.
phenomenal. I like that. Now
Thank
you
you.
coordinate.
I'm coordinating. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going right back home.
Yeah, you coordinate. Y'all check Q out and his shoes match his outfit.
Man, listen.
Well, that's one thing about Q. I will always say this. You a well-dressed guy. When you get suited and booted, even your casual, you look good from head to toe. Your glasses, your shoes, your outfits, you put it together and you put it together well.
Man, I appreciate it. Listen, let me. I will say this.
She being
September
nice.
I
4th.
know, right? I'm
September
being
4th,
nice.
myself, Rab Gaines Entertainment, Elbow Entertainment, Zolist, Hey Sean Entertainment, my man CY. We coming. We got the new renovated Key Club. It's 1440 Club. It's indoor outdoor. We doing shades of color. So that means you got the white party, you got the black party, but this is you can wear your colors. Bring the colors out. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Ooh.
always got the same old colors on. No, wear your colors. You know what I mean? Different shades of purple or pink or yellow. You know what I'm saying? And come, look good.
You know what? And that's Virgo season. So all my Virgos, come on out September the 4th. We're going to hang out with them. What is the date again?
September 4th,
What is the location?
1440.
1440.
East 1440.
East 1440.
It's a Club 1440, and it's East 1440.
Okay, awesome. So y'all come on out. I'm going to put the flyer up. Q, of course, is one of the hosts. He's a great promoter, great businessman when it comes to that, great entertainer, great host. So make sure y'all come out. All my Virgos. I'm going to be in the building, and I'm going to enjoy my birthday. We celebrating all month. It's the Virgo season.
There it is. Listen, now we're gonna get into this topic, man. That it's been discussed many times. You understand what I'm saying? It's been discussed. I know it's been discussed among me and my peers, man, who are entrepreneurs. They have their business. We want to know, why is it with our own people you try to get a discount when it comes to our our services? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you want to talk us down. You want to talk your brothers and sisters down from their price, especially family and friends, man. Can you give me a hookup? Can you give me this and can you give me that? But when these big companies come from across 8 Mile or something like that, you don't talk them down. You give them the price that they ask for, and you okay with it. But when we come in, and I know we got this stigma on our business, you know what I'm saying? People don't deal with black businesses, and they have been really bad. They have bad experiences, and I understand that. But all of us are not like that, man. I try to live on being on time. I try to, I don't do nothing outside that I love to do. I love to do floors. I could do other stuff, man, but I'm 100% confident with my floor game. You understand what I'm saying? Resurfing hardwood floors. Mm-hmm. So, you come, I guess we already got stuff against us because, what I'm saying, we, fairly young, what I'm saying, on young, old type of thing. But you come up and it's like, I'm already thinking to get a discount from him because this my guy or this, that, and the other. I got to eat. You know what I'm saying? I got a family. I got to eat. So and I'm coming to do good work, and you know my work. So I just want to ask, like, why do we do that? You know what I'm saying? As a people, why do we try to talk us down? It's like people will keep you bootleg if you let them.
That's
you understand
true.
what I'm saying? And, you know, I can't let you talk me down. Let me say I'll give you a discount or let me adjust the price. And then prices are going up on everything.
And that's
you know what I'm saying?
people
My
don't realize.
gas, the time to come give you an estimate, the materials is going up. So I had to go up on my price, you know, and which is understandable. But everything is going up. So don't talk me down, and you know what I do, and you calling me for my business because you know I do hardwood floors and you know I'm good at it. And then when I get there, your first thing is, man, look out for me, man. Look out for me. Nah, I can't look out for you.
You know, I think it is. I think a lot of us, we always want a deal or we want to steal. We want, you know, a hookup. So in our mind, subconsciously, we always say, you know, like, oh, give me a deal. But I agree with you 100%. Whatever you tell me your price is, that's what I'm going to pay. You could be my sister, you could be my brother, because you got to eat. You got to,
Right.
first of all, you have to
Right.
eat. Your materials, your gas, your time, your talent. I'm paying for all of that. So
Right.
whatever price you give me, that's the price I'm going to pay. And we've done, when you done my hardwood floors
Right.
before, you told me a price, that's
Right.
what I paid. I ain't like, oh, Q, I'm your girl, look out for me. I just did Q's flower bed. And I did go, with my people, I'm just going to try to work it out. But
Right.
he was like, no, what's your price? And he did not try to talk me down, pay me what I asked for. And I appreciate that because, first of all, you understand because you have a business.
Right.
And we have to, you know, it's time. People don't understand the time that's going on. All you see is the finished product.
Right.
But like doing the flower bed, I can speak on that. I'm out there cutting bricks and doing this and putting things in place and going to pick it up and drop it off, and this don't work. I got to figure it out because this is the business that I provide. And the same thing with you. When you got to buff out a floor, you got to do something imperfections, and then you know, trying to give a customer a great job. So people, just be mindful that we were talking about that. And I think it's so unfair when people do try to talk you down. But I think it's in their mind like, oh, let me get something. Let me get a deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They already have it in their head. That's
Yeah, they
why,
already
you know
have
what I
it in
mean?
their head.
And then you calling me, and I'm coming out give you a estimate and this, you know, this, that, and the other, and I'm gonna start charging for my estimates because that's my time. You know what I'm saying? That's my gas. Gas is $3.30. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't coming to your house just to come give you an estimate and then that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm come call me when you're ready. And then, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you have a right to, you know, compare price and all that, but if I say I'm charging for my estimates and everything, then you're gonna know, okay, well, he's charging me for estimate. I gotta be ready, and then that what I'm charging is gonna go towards the price.
Yes.
You understand? But I just like, and don't get me wrong, I understand that it's been a stigma on us because you have had bad black businesses
Yes.
that come through. They scamming people. I had a customer that I did their floors, and their bathroom was being did, and they never came back. They took the deposit, did what they did, never came back. They ain't answer the phone. They came late when they came. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I've been doing floors for a while, and I had a customer who we set up a time and a date for a estimate. You understand what I'm saying? And the day that the estimate came, you know, was supposed to be at 10 o'clock. I think it was Monday. At that particular time, I was having family issues. You understand what I'm saying? With my aunt and everything.
Right.
So I'm in that my whole thing is that my aunt knows that because she, you know, rest in peace to her. But what I'm saying is it was a situation that
Right.
was out of my control. So she texts me, you know, like you know, it's just a waste of my time and this, that, and the other one. Which she had every right to because she didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So once I gathered my head and everything, I texted her back, was like, hey, this was what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, you know, oh, I'm glad, thank you for calling me back or texting me back and letting me know. And I was like, you know, my mom, she had every right to be mad because she went to she stuck with the timing that I told her. Went to the house, but I had personal issues going on, and she understood. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to just communicate. If you're going to be late, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm running 15 minutes behind. I'm there. Just communicate. When customer call you, you know, answer. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them. You have to let them know what's going on. I've been pretty good on my time. Pretty good on that. I always a floor usually take 2 to 3 days, but I always say an extra day because anything can happen. You understand what I'm saying? I call them when I give myself a window between 10 and 12 o'clock. I don't do early because either I'm just getting off of work or I just don't want to be at your house at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. So I figure 10 o'clock is okay. You know what I'm saying, everybody? And I give myself a window because if I say between 10 and 12, so you can't be mad if I come at 11:30. You can't be mad if I come at 10 o'clock.
Okay,
because I'm still in my time. So I'm just saying, be mindful of whatever you're doing, especially if you're in these people's house or at these people's house. This is their safe haven. This is their house. They're letting you in, so they trust you. Either you were referred by someone, or they trusted in your company, they Googled you or whatever they did, and they trust you to come in their house to do a job. Do what you got to do and get up out their house and do the job to the best of your ability, because your work is your business card. They have parties and stuff come over. You did my flower bed. I have people coming down the street while I'm watering my flowers and stuff, and they talking to me and stopping and all types of stuff. So your business is your business card. So just be mindful of that when you have your business, and take care of your business.
And be apologetic, like even on the business end, because I do hear people talk about business owners, and a lot of people take deposits, whether it's for hair, nails, whatever the case may be, or what kind of business you provide, and they don't show. I had a lady do that to me doing my hair.
Oh man, I hear that all the time.
Oh my goodness, and she required a deposit, and I was on my way, no show, no call, no nothing. And it wasn't a huge deposit, but it was just the principle of it. When it was just a phone call.
Yeah. I'm
sorry, I have to reschedule. And I dropped the ball on one of my clients. I had so much going on that I dropped the ball, and I had to apologize. And she understood, and we rescheduled. So things happen, like you said, things happen. But be professional and show professionalism, and call these your clients or communicate with them. Don't have them call you; you call them, and vice versa. If you're a client. So that's
and then I guess people feel like when they call them big companies and stuff like they don't be bullshitting around, like they don't do people bad. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, they do. And then some people just think that they just feel when them companies come out, they'll do a better job. I do the same thing that Empire, if they do hardwood floors and stuff like that, I do pretty much the same thing. And their price is going to be much higher, and you have no problem with paying that.
Yes.
But then get to me and be like, man, can you hook me up? Can you just, because maybe I'm not coming with the big vans and stuff like that and all this type of stuff, which in their defense, I should be. You know what I'm saying? I do have a trailer. I do, you know what I'm saying, come out. But, I think you can look good, but your work got to be good. So I can come all dressed up and everything, and my work is horrible.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So all black businesses are not bad. I'm just speaking on the ones that are, and I'm just speaking on the people who give more respect to these big companies than they do these smaller companies. And I understand you might have a bad experience, but all black companies are not bad, man. So just keep your trust, keep on going with it, man. And and I would say, do your research. I would say, I had one lady said I got the job because she saw consistency in my pictures. She saw consistency where she spoke to someone where I did the job, and so it wasn't just me doing the job. It was how my timely manner, how I spoke, because you have conversations with these people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I'll tell you this: I had someone that needed a plumber, right? And I referred a damn good plumber. And I did the floors, and I said, yeah, this good plumber. I mean, he know what he's doing. So I went back over there, and I said, well, because I had some stuff to do over there at the house. I said, I was like, how was the plumber? Oh, he did wonderful work, but I don't want him back in my house. I'm like, damn, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm like his spirit. His spirit wasn't right. So I'm like, I got some more stuff I need done, but he did what he did. I paid him, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't like the way he talked and the way he moved and this, that, and the other, and I don't want that spirit in my house. And she was like, I had to pray and spray. I said, whoa. Like, are you serious? Like, yeah. I said, that's my fault. Because all I know is whatever I recommend, the person, they always do a good job. Great job. You know what I mean? So, but I'm like, hey. And she was like, well, I can tell your spirit is totally different because, we had conversation about, religion. We had conversation about business, all that stuff. Because when I'm in her house for a whole week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you just gotta be mindful of that too, man. When you handle a business, man, you have to be it's the customer. You have to. Now, if the customer is wrong, the customer is wrong. But for the most part, you have to accommodate the customer.
Yeah, because you're providing them a service.
You're providing a service.
And you know one thing, and I struggle with this myself. I've been in business for myself 10, 11 years now, and I've added on more businesses. But pricing, do not be afraid to ask what you're worth.
That's right.
And I struggle with that even to this day, because you want the business, but you don't want to undercut yourself, and you're doing all this work and this labor, or whatever the case may be, and you're not getting paid what you should for your services. So, and what my price is what my price is. I'm not going to sway on that. And I check landscaping companies, because I'm really this is my third year getting into it, and their prices are through the roof. Some of the jobs I do, some of those jobs are $10,000 jobs. So do not be afraid to ask your worth. You have to factor in everything. So anybody who has a business, black-owned businesses, I just want to say that you know your worth. Put your price out there. Trust me, somebody's going to want what you offer, and they're going to pay for it. They are. So don't be afraid of that.
I went through that for a while because I was trying to get my placement in the floor game, and I was asking. I got a mentor in the floor game where I talk to him all the time, and we have discussions. And he's been in it. Father had the business for 30 years, and he took over and stuff like that. So he's been in it for a minute. And I'm asking him. I was just at $2 for this is square footage. I was just at $2.35 a square foot, and I'm like, I did an estimate, and the lady was like, "Oh yeah, you way cheaper than the company that come out here." I'm like, huh. So I called my mentor. I'm like, "Hey man, did you go up on your price?" He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I went up on my price like 75 cents." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm still." He was like, "Oh no, man." He was like, "The gas." He's like, "You got that big Ram?" He was like, "Man, listen, man, I shot my price up."
Yeah, and you have to.
I'm like, "Man, I'm undercutting myself all this time, and trying to be pandemic worthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people or this, that, and other, but you
People
still
are paying
got to
to get stuff done.
You still have to sand the same wood. You still have to get on your knees. You still have to do it. That don't change. The physical part, the labor part don't change.
Yeah.
So you have to actually don't be scared. Like, hey, when you go in there, like, this is what I charge. Then what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And call me when you're ready.
Right, when you're ready. But people do get an estimate. People do come out and they want to get an estimate, but my thing is you have to be confident in your business and putting price out there. When people tell me what they charge for anything, I don't care if it's a cake. If I'm getting a cake, I've got cakes that was $200, but they were worth it, and that's their price. So I'm going to pay it. I'm not going to try to talk you down. And if I can't afford it, I'm not even going to inquire about it. But if I'm looking for a service and you tell me this is your price, and I heard about your work, I know about your work, I'm going to patronize your business. And that's just that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so.
But so at the end of the day, you gotta you pay for what you get. And then I had people come out and be like, well, I had my uncle do it and everything, and then they called me back. Now I'm gonna double charge you. Because now I gotta fix his stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then turn around and you know what I mean? So if you would have listen, if you can afford it. You can afford it. You got people that go out here, they be dressed up real good and Louis Vuitton and all this type of stuff. I'm not trying to say what your personal thing is, but you pay for what you want.
Yep.
So if you like these expensive things and you want your house to look good, and you got to pay for it. And then the customer have to the actual service, the business have to provide that service and you going to pay what I asked for. Then my shit got to be right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no plan, ain't no none of that, because it's a different. I don't know what it is. It's a different tone when these companies come out and they come out like, hey, I'm from this, that, and the other. Okay, come on in. Okay, yeah, $5,000. Okay, yeah. How do you? Okay, we deposit this and that. Okay.
And they do it
because they got this name. That name don't mean nothing. You got to put that time in, put that heart in. You got to love what you do, and then it's going to show.
And I know I'm passionate about things that I do for my ward. That's my first love, wardrobe styling and gardening. So I put my heart and soul into it. I'm not going to provide anything that I wouldn't have for myself. So that's how I look at that. I want the same service. What I put out, I would want myself. And that's just that.
You know what else I want to talk about?
What?
I want to talk about them damn mini bikes.
Like, it's so many of the police can't. They used to stop them and chase them, but they can't anymore, really.
Because they'll chase them and stuff. They riding around, they got all black on. You can't see them. I damn near hit one guy the other day, and I'm like, dog, you riding around, you don't have no, they riding around with no, because many bikes don't have lights.
They don't?
Some of them do. But I've seen some that don't have lights. And they ride around, and you know, down and
they have no helmet.
No helmet. No, some of them might have on reflective jackets. Now, I seen those, but they riding. I think this starting in Philly. They riding with the dirt bikes now, the four-wheelers, you know what I'm saying? Philly and New York with the Rough Riders, all that type of stuff. You see them riding around now like that, and that's cool. You ride in a bunch. That's fine. But I'm talking about these mini bikes, man, that be flying. They be coming out the street.
And they be going in and out of cars.
And all type of stuff.
Man, listen, I'm telling you, I almost hit this guy the other day. You ride on, you don't have, and then people on bikes too. It's like, dude, wear something that, you know what I'm saying, I can see
people can see you. Reflectors, bright colors, something, because you're right. You can't see people, and people have on dark colors. And, yeah, you'll hit something like, what did I just hit?
I seen a police officer the other day. They were in the parking lot. The lady police officer actually got out because the biker was right, like, not far from the back of her truck. And she got out, I guess, wanted to check his credentials or whatever. He looked at her and was like, and took off. Like, you actually got out your truck? I'm not finna chase this cat. If I was a police officer,
they can't.
I'm not finna do it because
somebody else will get hurt. And now it's so many, they can't even keep up. It's actually real crime going on. So to chase somebody on a dirt bike, it's not even worth it. Man.
And I gotta say shout out to the DPD too, man, because, you know, they are humans, you know, to the good police. Now, I would say that to the good police. They are human beings, man, and they want to get back to their families, and they don't want to be shot. You understand? But these fools out here got ARs in their car.
Mm-hmm. I know people.
And they shooting at the police with ARs with 100-round clips. And the police got 9mm and a stun gun. If I was a police officer and I seen the chopper come, I'm gone. I'm straight on that. I got to get home to my family. That's the first thing is, okay, you work and you want to protect, but you want to get home to your family.
And that's true.
You understand what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, that's the goal, to get home.
And these fools out here, man, I'm telling you, they said they carrying ARs in their car, and they not afraid to shoot at the police.
Yeah.
And it's crazy out here.
It's so crazy. You know, just the mindset what's going on now in the world is so different. You see all these fights on flights. Like all these fights going on. People are losing it. People are aggressive. And you know, if you fight a flight attendant or you assault a flight attendant, it's up to 20 years in jail. The fine, I believe, is $500,000. It's huge. It's astronomical because they're trying to. But they said in the last year, it has tripled the fights that's been on flights, and people have been recording them, and it's just crazy. So, you know, be careful. And even my last flight, it was a crying baby, and the baby cried for almost the whole flight. And the lady was like, "Shut the to the baby."
On the plane?
On the plane. And the lady was mad, of course, because you told her, but I mean, what can you do? But I was just like, and that could have escalated. Luckily, it didn't. The flight attendant walked up the aisle, but it could have got real nasty.
Man, listen. And I understand the lady who said, "Shut the hell up."
That baby cried for so. You know I was just like trying to tune it out, and it was a long cry.
Oh, it's one of them. But see, the lady who said that probably was sitting right in front of him.
No, she was actually sitting behind me, and the lady was like 4 rows in front. Yeah, but she was like.
Listen, if you got them babies and stuff, you know they crying, they whining. Listen, either pump your breast or pull it out or something, because you know they hungry.
But what can you do? You don't know what's wrong with them, and you're on a flight. You're thousands of feet up in the air.
I'd have said it too, baby crying. I'd have been like, "Shut up."
I just tuned it out because what can you do? I'm just like, okay, this ain't gonna last forever. There's a solution to this problem. We're gonna land eventually, God willing.
I done been on a plane and I heard a baby crying. It's just like, oh man, shut that. Listen. Yeah.
And they said a lot of fights too because people won't put on their masks and people are not feeling comfortable, and it escalated and it turned into a fight.
Man, they just had a flight on some airline. I just saw it on the news. I don't know. I won't get the airline wrong, but they were fighting.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of them. Like they physically, and then you up in the air.
Don't kick the back of my seat.
And they
when I'm on
physically
the flight.
fighting. I mean, they was thumping, and then everybody got their cameras out, which I don't understand that.
I mean,
But
because that's a good thing because now you get to see.
Well, see it, turn it into the police, but not on social media. People do things for likes and love, just to put it out there. Be the first to put it out there. I don't like when people do that. You instead of, well, I'm not saying you should break it up, but dang it, don't record it.
Well, that's the police say that's what did they say? That's their part.
Oh, it was Delta.
It was Delta?
Yeah, he said
okay.
Delta. I'm shocked.
Delta.
People.
Man.
Now that's my favorite airline, but Delta.
Have you ever run on Spirit?
One time, and well, man, I do not like spirits. Shoot, sha-sha. I can't stand Spirit.
I went on Spirit, man, and it smelled like hair. It smelled like shoe, and it smelled like burnt rubber.
You pay more for Delta, but it's so worth it to me. Spirit is now Southwest.
Spirit got a bad Spirit.
I even flew Frontier, but that Spirit, I don't mess with Spirit. And everything was a la carte when they were having everything, and even your bags. Delta, you get a carry-on. Delta, they like, welcome to Delta.
Now you sound like a stewardess.
That's what they sound like. You get on Spirit.
I said stewardess. What are they called now?
They flight attendants.
Flight attendants. Okay,
Yeah.
Stewardess old school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell you're old.
I know my girl Tamisha can attest to that because she works with
Spirit though.
Well,
I don't like it.
Some people they like Spirit. They have
Some people love
it.
I
can't mess with Spirit.
I don't have no
Oh,
problem
you work
with
for
Spirit.
Delta? I love Delta Airlines. So shout out to Delta. That's like the Tarjay of the sky.
But,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's really no difference.
Man,
to me.
that little room that you get, then
Delta
you get the
has
snack.
a screen in the
headrest.
Headrest, yes.
Yeah.
And then they have on the armrest, and then you can scoot back in Delta. And Spirit, it doesn't do all of that.
Not only that, by the time you pay your bags with Spirit, you could have went to Delta.
You could have went to Delta. And guess what? Delta let you take on and carry on.
Spot United Airlines.
United Airlines?
Yeah.
Well, I was just on Delta's website when I booked my flight, and they charge for the bags the same prices that they charge for Spirit.
I must look into this.
I'm just saying. I literally was just on the website, and I was like,
it's $50.
You're the head chef.
Yeah, Spirit charge $50
but for everything, for a carry-on.
Carry-on, you check your bags. You can take a carry-on on Delta. Now,
no, on Spirit you can have a carry-on.
But the carry-on is a backpack. It ain't no carry-on.
It could be a small suitcase.
I can't do Spirit.
It just got to fit inside.
I don't like Spirit. I like what I use. To each his own. I'm not knocking anybody that likes Spirit.
Delta is the same way. You get a carry-on, and
I can't do Spirit,
anything that exceeds their bin size, you have to pay for that bag. And
if I do Spirit,
it starts at $50.
If I do Spirit, I'm going
to verify this information.
If I do Spirit, I'm going to somewhere like Utah. I'm not going to Miami. I'm not going to Atlanta. I'm not going to Vegas. I'm not going to Cali.
Spirit. Spirit is just.
I'm going to Utah because
if I can help it. Now they have great.
I don't want to see all them bonnets.
Like Spirit is cool.
And you know what? That's messed up.
If I get a good rate, I'm going Spirit. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I didn't fly Spirit this time is because Delta beat them out by like $30. And I was just being
$30.
cheap.
Guess what you was able to do with that?
But
$30?
guess what that
stretch?
All right.
Nah.
And you're not a small guy like me. Shit.
Nah. And Delta had now one thing I do say about that when the pandemic first happened, it was every other row. Spirit just had everybody on there.
Man, look, I just went to Orlando and I had the whole row to myself.
Really?
Yeah.
And Delta is just like I said, it'd be like, welcome to Delta. Then you get on Spirit.
you like Delta.
She just like Delta. She hates those
and
Spirit.
then Delta has the best cookies.
I've had great customer service experiences with Spirit.
You ain't had none to drink. You ain't had no peanuts.
At
Spirit, you ain't had no peanuts. They don't give you that.
And they don't give you Delta chocolate chip cookies. They are the best.
I don't know.
So I like Delta. That's what I prefer.
See,
to fly.
like Spirit, you can only have a small carry-on. Delta, you can damn near bring a bag.
I know you can bring a real suitcase.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Delta. I'm gonna tell you this. The only way I did like when I rode Spirit, because they put me in the seat where you let out. They ask you, he said he gonna hook you up. He worked for Delta. He said he gonna hook you up on the next flight. That's what's up. That's man. There it is.
See, Delta.
See, Delta.
Delta.
Welcome. Listen.
I was on Spirit and they asked me, they said, you sitting in a row with the door at. Would you be willing to open the door? I said, for what?
I
mean, I'm saying, they
got
like
two
if something
relatives
happened.
that work for Delta, so if I wanted to hook up, I'd have just hit my aunt or my cousin up. They both flight attendants.
Delta's expensive as hell.
Delta is expensive, but you get what you pay for.
You get what you pay
I
for.
feel so relaxed. It's comfortable. The seats recline. My tray comes all the way down. It's nice. It's beautiful. I have the screen.
You
and
watch
I
TV.
love it. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In Spirit, you can't even do that. By the time you can't watch TV. By the time I finish watching TV and stuff like that, and then I fall asleep, I'm there. You know
I
what
would
I'm saying?
never do Spirit. Well, you get on it. What is it? International flight, but I would never. Yeah, Spirit is just like you just don't.
Stop hating on Spirit.
I don't hate on Spirit.
hate, I
It's
just
just
like what
that,
I like.
right? And Spirit
it's
is so
fine.
plain.
It is.
Spirit is so plain.
No, it is not that
Bullshit.
bad. No,
Well, I
it
wanna
ain't.
say
I never flown.
No,
Is
it
it
ain't.
flown or
But-
flew?
You never
Either or.
flew.
I never flown. Flown or flew?
Where's it depend on how you use it?
I've never flown. Oh, I've never flown Southwest. I never flew Southwest. I never flewed.
Southwest was a hair better than Spirit.
Is it?
It was.
Southwest is
Yeah.
the yes, I agree.
It's
now
not-
Spirit
it's-
is like
it's not that-
Spirit is like Kresge's.
It's not that much
Oh
better.
my God! Are you
It's
serious?
not that much
Spirit
better.
is like Kresge's to me. Like like there's Kmart's, there's Target, there's it's like Walmart. You know how everything go down to
Right.
Walmart? That's Spirit.
So Spirit and Southwest is basically Family Dollar, Dollar General.
Because I hate Family Dollar General.
I
hate
can't
Dollar
stand
I love Dollar General.
No,
bro.
I hate Dollar General.
I went there one time.
Man.
I find everything I need.
I hate
the
Dollar
toilet
General.
paper,
I do
the
not
toilet paper
like-
that I like. Boom.
Yeah, but it be small rolls. You get two.
Yes,
you get
it'd
two
be
wraps.
so small.
No.
And it's only one
Two
ply.
wipes.
Nah.
Right, it's only one ply.
Nah, that ain't true.
Right. She
That
finna-
ain't true.
Your fingers and went all through it because it's one
Nah,
ply.
that
Damn,
ain't
for real?
true.
I'm just saying. That you
Yeah, y'all
Sure.
Don't
It's
shake
two
my
wraps.
hand. Don't shake my hand. She talking about your fingers that went all through it. What?
That's one ply.
That's why you
Not
had a
one
problem
fly.
there.
That was cold.
They got all the regular brands that you get at
Don't shake
CVS,
my goddamn hand.
General
Walgreens.
Dollar is generic to me.
No, but they don't have all generic stuff. That's the
Family
problem.
Dollar got cran mango.
And you put me up on that.
Man,
And
listen.
I went in there and it was there.
Oh, okay, that's because I hadn't been there yet. I keep about
And
6
when
or
I
7
want my
bottles.
red cups for the cookouts I be having at the crib, I go to Dollar General.
I don't
Man,
like
I
Dollar.
don't like
I like
Dollar General.
Target. I cannot stand Walmart. Oh my gosh, especially
I
when
don't
they
like
give
Walmart
one.
on
You don't
4
like
row.
Target?
I love Target. That's my Target is one of
I
my
was about to
favorites.
say, like,
Man.
That
what's
is
wrong with
one
you?
of my favorite stores. When it comes to grocery shopping, I like Kroger's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Certain Krogers, I've been to a Kroger recently, and as soon as you walk in, it was like they had a race car. It was race car tracks. It was like just like they burn rubber in the front, and I'm like, man, come on, this
Then
is
when
like
it comes
food
to
I
the
like.
drugstore, I like CVS.
CVS.
Which one you like? Walgreens. You like a
I like
Walgreens kind of guy.
Perry's.
They don't even have that no more.
A Rite Aid.
Right? They still
They
have
still have a couple Rite Aids. Okay. Yeah.
We gonna title this segment, What is your preference?
Man, what is your preference? Okay. Family Dollar, no Dollar General.
Yeah.
How you gonna pick
Popeyes.
Family Dollar over Dollar General, bro?
Popeyes over what?
Over churches.
You right, because I can't stand Church's
you.
chicken is colossal.
Man.
It's
I got-
greasy. Ooh, baby. It's actually
I mean, I ain't picking none of them, but if I was gonna pick one, it would be Popeyes.
It was
See?
definitely
See, it'd be Popeyes.
All right, what else?
Uh,
How you got your Popeyes cup?
I got my Popeyes cup. Yes, I do. I mess with
There you go,
Popeyes.
chicken
here.
from Popeyes.
You went
Right,
to Popeyes before you came.
McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. I ain't Burger King in like 15 years.
They don't do the charred
it-
roll
you know-
anymore.
No?
No,
What's
they
that
don't.
smell then?
It ain't that.
Shit. That's been the same
You
smell.
know,
for-
they
Hey,
don't
it
even
de-
advertise that no more.
It depends on the sandwich. If I want a chicken sandwich, I'm going to Burger King.
You want Burger King?
If I want a fish sandwich, I'm going to McDonald's and I need it drop fresh.
Absolutely. This is how I order. Listen, see,
And I like the Whoppers better than I like Big Macs.
I ain't had a Whopper in so long.
Me
Last time
neither.
I had a Whopper, it made me sick, and I was like, "That's it." That was 15 years ago. I don't eat taco smell.
I don't eat Taco Bell
Oh, I
either.
don't eat Taco Bell either. I stopped
And-
eating Taco
and-
Bell a
and-
long time ago.
Why is every line at White Caskets long?
Because White Castle slap.
It does
But
slap.
it's
what
so-
you
it's
crave.
It's terrible for you though, but they
They be
I only get
slap.
the fish and the chicken because I don't eat beef or pork.
I get a double cheeseburger.
They fish sandwiches is cool.
Yeah. Oh, when I did used to
And
eat
their
they
clams are good.
what's the name? I used to get the double cheeseburgers with no onions.
I get double cheeseburger
Yeah,
with onions, no ketchup and mustard.
ChickfilA. Say ChickfilA.
I gotta start doing the no onions because
Yeah.
the onions be jamming you up at the White Castle.
Yeah, as you mature
stay
in
away from
age, certain
onions.
things you
Man,
can't do anymore.
look, my kids be like,
Man.
Chick-fil-A, and I'll be like, hell no, that line long as hell. They be like,
But
but they
it
go
move
fast.
fast.
I'm like, I don't care.
Or you can order it online.
I think Chick-fil-A is overrated.
I think, you know what? When I ate it a few
It's
years
not-
ago
and
at the
I'm not- and
airport.
that's not to say it's bad, but I think
It's just
Is it
overrated.
Yeah,
It's overrated.
yeah, it is. My kids loving Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, I'm not sitting in that damn line, man. You know what I'm saying? So
the other place I think is overrated is Sonic.
Sonic,
Not
they got
great.
some good
They
ice.
Ooh, I was about to say, they ice is that deal, baby.
They got some good ice.
All the
Some
ice.
Good ice.
It's true.
Man,
It's soft.
what?
I
I got
love
my girl
the ice.
Angie on here, and I know she can attest to that.
I buy bags of ice from Sonic. I
Man,
don't get
Sonic
the food.
got that good ice, man.
That ice is so good. It's like the hospital ice. It's soft and
Man.
it's
I do like that. My wife put me up on they what's some things with little fried cheese curds or whatever.
Oh yeah, I never ate there. I had a cheeseburger from there years ago, and it wasn't good. But the ice is the best.
Man, I was in what's that chicken that they everywhere?
Chicken.
They do wings. They make the wings. They everywhere. You go when you have a fight night or sports. You go get a whole pan of them. They everywhere. It's on.
Not Manhattan.
No, they all around in the neighborhood.
I
One is
know
on
what you're talking
Chicago
about.
and
you
Greenfield.
talking about JJ's?
No, not JJ's. I used to
know.
like JJ's. I don't like JJ's.
What's
no
the
more.
chicken place?
It's right there. They got one on 6 Mile and
They got one on Greenfield. And
I can't believe this. They got them everywhere.
I can't even think of the
The
name
one
of that
started on
one.
Chicago
Captain
and
J's.
Greenfield. Captain J's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Captain J's.
So,
no,
listen.
Captain J's slap. That's definitely.
Man, it used to slap.
that chicken is horrible.
Yeah,
It
it
tastes
depends-
like
well,
rubber.
depends-
It depends on where you go.
I'm gonna tell you what's cold and what y'all probably don't know about. Crack chicken.
What?
Nah, they
Crack.
alright.
What?
They alright.
You talking
Oh,
about?
it's the actual place called Crack Chicken?
You call it. It's called. I forgot what it's called. We call it crack chicken. They got one at the gas station right there on 10 Mile and Greenfield. They got one downtown. They got a few of them. Oh, man.
Yeah, they alright.
They're right. I never
Man.
had
They
it.
alright.
Listen,
I
and
like Manhattan's better than I like theirs.
I ain't never had Manhattan's.
I had it once.
Manhattan's is low key. They slap like,
Yeah, that's
especially if you go to
pretty-
the
it
one.
was good.
You gotta go
Yeah.
to the one in the hood though. You gotta go to the one that's at Davidson in Livernois.
Okay.
It's right. It's inside the liquor store.
Yeah.
Or right next to the liquor store.
What's the name of that crack chicken, man? It's called Oh, it's good. When I tell you, ooh. But I'm saying this. I was in Captain J's and I had made my order, right? I stepped to the side. A guy came in there and was like, let me get a 5-piece wing and a jalapeno. And I said,
Jalapeno.
what the hell did you just say?
A jalapeno.
And the lady said that too, like, what you saying? He was like, right there, you got the 4 a jalapeno and a 4-piece, 5-piece wing. I said, is he saying jalapeno? And the lady looked at me. I said it, not even knowing I said it.
And I know how
the
you
lady
say
behind
this.
me looked at me. I looked at her. I was like, and she like, you mean the jalapeno? Jalapeno. I almost said it wrong. Jalapeno. He was like, yeah. I said, this dude said jalapeno.
It took longer to say that than what it
That's
actually is.
crazy.
Oh, somebody said Wingstop. That's your place.
Wingstop. Yeah, Wingstop is out cold.
What,
Man, they
okay, what
overrated
about
to me, too.
what about
Wing-
Benihana's or
Which one you like? Wing pop?
I like Wing Snob.
Snob. That's what you were saying. Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't had
Crispy
Wing
Crunch.
Snob yet.
Crispy Crunch.
Wing Snob is good too.
I haven't had them.
And their chicken is cooked pretty good.
Yeah.
Benihana's or
Benihana's what?
what's the other place that got the rice?
I wish people could think of Benihana's as like high end.
It used to be high
It used to be.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, you have people. What do what you do? I don't like to talk about people.
so long.
Me and my girlfriend, we've
I
been
don't eat
going
the
there for
rice.
years. So that's all I get is chicken rice or shrimp rice. What's the other place you like?
What?
They got the yum yum sauce.
Yum yum sauce. I just can't think of it. But I think Blackwell own them. I think Mo Blackwell own them.
They got one there on
Al Wilson be promoting them. They got one on Finkel and
They got
and
one on
Hubble.
Plymouth.
They got one in Southfield right here on 11 Mile.
Oh, you talking about starters?
No.
Oh,
Yoshi Hibachi.
Yoshi Grill.
Is it the hibachi grill?
Yoshi Hibachi Grill.
They're
Yeah.
expensive.
Do you like them over Benihana's, or do you like Benihana's?
I would say I like them more. I like Benihana's because I can buy some rice for $3.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
what I always
you get Yoshi Hibachi, they kind of expensive, but they're really, really good. You understand what
Their
I'm
food
saying?
is good, but I think I like Benihana's
I
rice
haven't been
better.
there yet, but
Yeah.
it's a bunch of people that talk about it.
They
It's
good,
good.
man.
It's
They
good.
good, and they give you
And
a
they
lot.
talk about that yum sauce.
That
Like
yum
That is
sauce.
good.
It's crack.
Yeah. My girl, when they say Panda, there, huh?
Panda Express.
What is that? I don't know what that is. She put Panda on there. What is Panda?
If it's Panda Express,
What is it? Like what they cook?
like American Chinese food.
Okay.
They used to be at the they used to be at the mall in the food court.
Yeah.
Sun China is cold.
Who?
Now Sun China on 6 Mile and Telegraph.
See, now that's what I would
Oh,
like.
yeah.
A good
Sun China
Chinese.
cold.
That boy is nice.
I want a good Chinese restaurant. It used to be a great one in Lincoln Park on 4th Street back in the day, and I think the family died, or the mother or father died. But it's one in Royal Oak on 4th Street. It's an authentic Chinese restaurant, and the food is really good.
Man.
So when you talking about 6 Mile Telegraph is dope.
It's good.
And then it's actually over near me in Rosedale Park. It's called
Chinese?
dang, yeah,
That's
it's a
why I want a
Chinese
good
joint.
Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. When I go to Mexican, I like
It's
authentic.
sitting in a little
Shopping complex?
yeah, where Grand River and Finkel meet.
Oh.
And it's over there. You got the Rite Aid over there.
Yeah.
The grocery store. So it's around from the grocery store and it's next to a
you know what?
Mediterranean
Every
place.
time I go to the Mediterranean place next to them,
Yeah.
it be slapping. So
Because
I have this lady- listen,
they junk off the
man,
chain.
where is
listen,
it at?
it's right there. Right
Finkel?
there. Yeah, Finkel and Grand River, right in the shopping complex, and it's right next to a Mediterranean place. But I went in there to get my Mediterranean food or whatever, and I asked this lady coming. I said, "This place be slapping. Like, their food must be good." She was like, "Oh, absolutely."
Really?
Yeah.
Because I haven't
Yeah,
had
they
Chinese
Chinese-
food in quite some time because I haven't found one that I really like.
Yeah, they Chinese food is dope. And then there's another spot that's real low key. It's in Southfield, where the Tim Hortons and the
All right there by the Secretary of State. On 10 Mile of Southfield.
No.
Somebody said shotgun.
Across from where Wingstop is at on Evergreen.
Oh,
and
Evergreen.
10 Mile.
Yeah.
So where the
Yeah.
Cold Stone is over there.
Oh,
Okay.
Shogun.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
That Chinese place is dope too.
Man,
Well-
so would you IHOP or OHOP?
Man, Original House. Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
original. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, original.
Original House of Pancakes. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
That's what it is. Well, we just right here just kicking it, man. You know, just making it through the day, man. We want to thank y'all for rolling with us,
Yes,
talking
thank
with
you
us,
guys.
kicking it with us, man. Every Thursday, we right here at 7 o'clock. The the dinner table with Q and She.
It's only almost
You about to
been.
call it the Q and She
Yeah,
show?
I was about to. She, hey, listen, a couple of shows ago, she
Oh,
said
my
it's
goodness.
smooth, and did nobody catch it
Because
until.
I'm smooth like that. I was so smooth with it, you didn't even care. But then I watched the
caught it
show
later,
afterward, and I was
yeah.
like, I'm shocked you didn't, because you be on my head.
Yeah.
And you didn't catch it.
Absolutely, man. So, listen, real quick, we got to get up out of here, but, we always say what we got going on. Got the floor game going on. I got, we about to go to Vegas next week, man, for my daughter. She turning 21.
21.
And she rolling with us, and we going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time, do our thing, man. Shout out to that for safe travels and everything. Then, of course, I got August 22nd is the Mumford Alumni, all Mumford Alumni day party I'm hosting. Then September 4th is the Shades of Color with my partners. We down at the Key Club, formerly the Key Club 1440. And then in October is real big. I got 2 premieres coming out in October, man. Right now it's set for October. So that's it. I got a couple more things coming up, but I talk about it when I talk about it.
Hey. Oh, I got going on. My wardrobe styling, and I got some big things coming up. I'm going to be going out of town next month for one of my clients' wardrobe styling, so I'm excited about that. My gardening, thank you guys. Thank you everybody who reached out to me. Q, thank you for sharing that because of you. I got 2 more people who wanted estimates, so thank you. And thank you guys who support me. I really appreciate all the love and support, and I just thank you. So that's what I do. That's what. And my flower pots, I'm about to start doing those again. And that's it. So that's what I got going. And I show the dinner table with Q and She.
Yeah.
You starting to rub off on me in a bad way.
Shout out to my cigar smokers. I'm about to go smoke me one. A nice cigar smoker and some scotch. I think I'm going to do me some Glenlivet 14.
And shouts out to you. engineer.
Our engineer
El
be here putting
Boog.
together, man, doing his thing. He
Yes.
the voice behind. Sometimes I be forgetting to turn to him because I'm looking at him when he talk. So but man, that's the team right there, man. So
Yes.
shout out, like I said, I'm going to give me some Glenlivet 14, some ice, chill, and smoke. I think I might smoke me I don't know. I'm gonna go up there, my leather rose or fat bottom Betty.
You know, I don't know all the different names, but I'm learning the different flavors. So yeah, it's just interesting to tap into something new. But anyway,
There it is.
peace.
Get out of here.